All right, so the Pioneers are the 1 seed in the UCHC and play their first game of the UCHC tournament tonight facing Chatham. Manhattanville plays Geneseo tonight, and this was after an upset from Nazareth that put Utica into the 1 spot, beating Geneseo last weekend. Now, I was in Oswego. Did I say over Oswego? I didn't mean to say that. I meant. So, I don't even know how I just messed that up. But, so I was in Oswego when Geneseo loses to Nazareth. So that's. It was weird because I'm watching Oswego play Cortland and I check and I go, wait a minute. Geneseo's down 3-1 and then they're down 4-1. And then it's 5-2, 6-3, 6-4, and then the empty netter. And the game ends, and I'm like, did we really just steal the 1 seed like that on something nobody thought was going to happen? Nazareth played spoiler and opened up the spot so the tournament runs through Utica. Now they face Chatham, who did get an upset on them, but it was on the road. Utica has won every game this season that Chatham has come in to town for. They won those games 6-3 and 4-3 on the 22nd and 23rd. And they come in after a rough-ish game at Manhattanville, and a little bit better game was their last home game on the 21st, which was a week ago. So, I'm so anxious for this game, and I'm doing the video a bit late, so that's why I sound anxious, and I am all over the place. So, game is tonight. Now, Nazareth and Brockport lost to Manhattanville and Chatham. Manhattanville won 4-1 and Chatham won 3-0. So, coming into this game, you have a Chatham team who's got some talent, got some people who can produce, has some alright goaltending that's been kind of split so far this season. So if you're Utica, you're coming in, you're going, okay, let's get ourselves on the power play, get on the board early if we can, and then run with it. Because if they can just get up early and run with it, normally they're fine. I mean, some of the exceptions are just like Geneseo, but that you can't, it's you let off the gas and you kind of burn yourself. Which, if you're going to do that, you may as well learn it during the regular season instead of now when they have. No, Lanzi is skating. He didn't look fully 100% though, but he is not scratched anymore. I doubt we'll see him unless he's perfectly healthy. Other than that, you'll probably see Piros ride out the season, at least for the UCHC playoffs. And so I doubt Lanzi will see any time, but there's the possibility. Depends on how he looks, even just in warm-ups, because he was skating a little gingerly last week. But Utica coming into this series, like I said, they're 3-1 against Chatham this season, 2-0 at home. They just got to get it done. That is all they have to do, is just come in and get it done. And they're 16-0-1 in the season, too. In the series, total. And technically they're on a 1-game win streak, but they have not lost a game at home. So they're 9-0 at home so far. So hopefully they look to keep that intact and keep it rolling. The only problem is you have to watch out for like a Jonathan Cyprian, and there's one or two others that you do have to watch out for. But they don't have a bona fide star in that, I'd argue, because Chatham has been splitting time. That's not to say that their two goalies are not good, that are getting most of the time. But that's just a testament to how good of a goalie you have to be called a marquee top goalie in this conference. In D3, too. So, looking at Chatham this season, they've struggled, including in the UCHC. including especially against Geneseo. They've lost, it looks like, all four. Hold on, where's. Yep. They've lost 3 of 4 games and won one in overtime against Geneseo. One of those was on the road. That win was on the road. But split series home and home against Shrine. They would lose both games. Did Nazareth hold them to 3-0-1? No, they didn't. Okay. I thought they did. And against the UCHC, they're playing decent hockey. There's nothing too fantastic. They're 8-10-2 in the conference. I think it's, 6 of those are from Geneseo and Utica. So they can compete, sure, but it has to be an on night for them and an off night for the Pioneers for them to do it. Now, if you're the Pioneers, you want revenge. And hopefully Coach Heenan drills that into them because tonight they need it. Playoffs are a different beast, and Chatham has nothing to lose, and they know they're the underdog. So if you're Utica, you got to be ready for them to try to punch you in the mouth. So you got to retaliate if they do, and if they don't, you just got to hold them down. Let me check if the lineups are out too. I don't think they are, because normally I'm a lot earlier with these. Usually I record these around 1 or 2 o'clock, and it's almost 4. Okay, lineup's not out yet. But I expect it to be similar to the lineups we normally get. Obviously, Carroll's pretty much been scratched a ton this season. I don't even know if he's coming back because he's normally a guy you would see in the lineup, and since mid-season he's been gone pretty much. The only things I can think of would be Oliver could come in for Jaquette, and Sheriffelli and Rapp could find their way in for maybe one of the forwards. It's rough because looking at the lineup, I don't see anyone you really want to pull unless you maybe pull a Hughes or a Gooley. I don't even think you'd want to pull Gooley because you may want size. Other than that, I don't really see a forward you want to really move out of this lineup right now. But it is what it is. Piros comes into tonight. Hopefully he can continue to stand on his head like he has all season, and if the Pioneers have a down game, he can do his thing and lock it down like he is. Anyone going to the game, hope you have a good game. Going to any games that CNY Hockey Report covers, so any of the local area games, good luck. Good luck to Oswego. Good luck to Utica. Good luck to Hamilton. And let's go Pioneers.